First one here, dude. Always.
I'm gonna be all up in the video this weekend.
Dude, I'm trying to do it. I miss Marcia, bro.
I love it, dude. Go!
It's cold.
Feels like old days, mini O's days. Are up early in the morning, out here ready to race with the boys.
So far, the year's been going really good for me. So, dude, we just been doing our thing, you know. So, just got to keep that same momentum going, same mentality, and shoot, I'm gonna get one of these wins coming tonight. What you talking about?
What about the bump and grind this year? I feel like you've been a little more like physical on the track.
Dude, I feel like everybody's been physical. I ain't the only guy out there. I mean, shoot, you watch the 250 class, usually it's the LCQs that be throwing down, but we're talking about main events and stuff. So, hey, I just think everybody's all hyped up. Maybe the COVID got some people tripping.
You know, like I missed a lot of races this season. I wanted to be a top guy all season long and make every round. Didn't happen this year, and it upset me a little bit. So, you know, and then last weekend I was riding really good in Atlanta, a couple mistakes in the main, ended up 7th. You know, not happy with that, how I rode in that heat race, and I was you know, a top guy. So, win tonight.
There's a difference between winning and sending. Like, are you going for it? Are we being patient, conservative? Like, what's the game plan?
No, dude, I gotta be somewhat smart. I can't be a total knucklehead. I just gotta, basically, I'm treating it, if I'm in the position to beat Jason, then that's good, but I'm not, if he's out front, in front of me, 4 or 5, or whatever the hell happens, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm not gonna go balls to the wall and toss it, so that's my game plan.
Tonight, championships on the line. It's exciting.
2 championship implications. Jet Lawrence, he's pretty much got it on lock, although El Hombre has been putting the pressure on Eli, so it's not going to be a chip shot for Eli tonight, but Eli's been certainly cranking. I think Tomac's going to have his hands full tonight. I really do, but nevertheless, it's going to be an epic night of racing.
Are you going to beat him tonight?
I'm gonna try my butt off, but fuck, they make it hard on me, so. First practice went good, so see if we can be up on top again.
So if he beats you, he wins?
What?
I keep hearing if he beats you, he wins. That's the deal?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all that has to happen. You guys would be like 10th and 9th, and that's all it is?
You can't beat me. We gotta take it to at least one more round. I can't let him have it like 3 rounds.
You better on tuck out jersey, dude. Go old school. Talk to me about 22, dude.
It's been a shit show.
I'm on your side. I ain't talking shit.
Bounce back, man. We'll bounce back. But I want to finish strong these last 3 and see what happens. But yeah, definitely been a shitty year for sure.
Are you happy with where you're at in 22?
I mean, I would like to be a lot higher in the championship, obviously, but I had 3 races where I basically scored 0 points, so you can't really expect to be inside the top 3 when you have those bad races, but you can't teach experience, so I gotta learn that and come into 2023 a lot better.
Speaking of experience, how's your teammate doing, dude? Is he coming back? Is he out? Is it nobody knows? Is it like...
Oh, he'll be back for outdoors.
Oh, he's coming?
Yeah, he'll be back.
How's he doing?
He's pretty good. I played golf with him on Sunday. He's good. He's riding again.
What's up, bro? I thought you were gonna win.
Oh, dude, I couldn't hold on to it. I was tight in the last 5 laps, but no, it felt good. Let some laps. Hopefully, next time we'll hold on to it all the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Feels good. It hasn't sunk in a bit, but not 100%. But feels
great. I mean, I've worked my butt off to get here, and it's great that the days came. So yeah.
Did you let off at all?
No, I mean, I gave it my best. I mean, I almost had booked, and he went off the track. I could have gone across it, had it like cross it. I mean, I didn't want to knock on the track, so I kind of just stayed there, kind of let him have it a bit. And I tried going again and made a couple mistakes, but he rode fantastic tonight. I was definitely not pushing a lot because his track could catch it, and I was super pumped if I went with the second.
What's the first thing you're gonna buy with that bonus check?
Probably gonna invest it and be smart with it.
All right, good answer. How you feeling, dude? Welcome back.
Well, Walker style.
I like that. What's up, dude? You happy?
Yeah, really happy. That was good. That was good. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I wanted that so bad, and after the start, I was like, made this a lot harder than it needed to be. Came back though. Happy about that.
Push into the first corner. Let's get this start. Got this. Go have some fun.
How'd it go?
Better than I thought. I mean, besides the start was really bad, but I put myself in a really good position in the second rhythm. I passed some guys, and I was like in the top, I would say 5 or 6. So I was like, okay, I'm right there, you know. So it brought me confidence for the rest of the main.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
You got a second.
Yeah, first loser, but I rode good. I had some moments in that race where I was really good. Jason was just really consistent. We both got in lappers really bad, but he got through them better. So overall, better race for me. I was pretty solid the whole time and felt pretty comfortable. So with how beat up the track was, I'm pretty happy to come away with a second. But obviously, I wanted that win, and we'll keep trying to get to there.
Your hair looks good.
Does it look good?
Yeah, that looks good around this.
You're on it. I know, it's cool as shit. So
You weren't bullshitting me, dude. You're gonna get a couple more.
I'm trying, man, but Chase is riding good, but I'm just trying to, get up front and be solid, but I'm enjoying it. It's
Is
nice.
the adrenaline flowing?
Do what?
Is the adrenaline flowing?
Oh yeah, it's a great. Honestly, this is the most wins I've had this season, and I'm 29 years old. My playlist is getting old, so
Yeah.
shit, we gotta keep it. You gotta stay on top as long as we can. So I'm enjoying it.
I'm Nabiha Iqbal, DJ, producer, and Londoner. I love so many different types of music, and I think the music that you associate with a long drive, there's something quite special about it. there's a really particular feeling that comes with driving around London or maybe any big city at night. It's kind of quiet but lit up with all these amazing, beautiful, colourful lights. If I had to think about how I'd want to soundtrack it really just depends on how I'm feeling. So I might be in the mood to listen to some jazz, something quite euphoric, but then also it might be cool to listen to music by people who I knew have walked in those streets. Really loved Jimi Hendrix, and he was living in London for quite a while, right in the centre, and I like to listen to his tunes and think about him actually making that music whilst living in the city and all the inspiration that he must have soaked up from the streets that I'm now walking on. Sometimes you can feel inspired by something you read, maybe something you hear, a bit of conversation or certain sounds in the city, or just ideas that I'm thinking about. Or maybe it's just me kind of messing around on the guitar or at the piano and coming up with some new chords, and yet you just kind of have to get in the studio and coax it out. I definitely have a sense of nostalgia when I think about like the places that I used to hang out when I was growing up as a teenager and during uni. It's just part of life and part of history that things change. Even though like those special places might not exist anymore, there's always other ones cropping up all the time, and there's always new experiences to add to the old ones. Driving around London can feel really chaotic, but there is a sense of having a small bubble of calm really when I'm sitting there in my own car and you've got your music on. You're in the chaos, but you're also kind of removed from it, and that's quite a nice place to be. One thing which I really appreciate about being in a city like London is the fact that you can live here your whole life, but then you can still see something new every day. It's a beautiful thing.
Doing what you love is important, but it might not be as important as doing something that matters. Cat and Cloud really got started with an idea that work could be better than it is. I used to work at the skate shop in the town where I grew up, and skating was basically my entire life. All of my social connections and everything I did revolved around skateboarding. And when I got hurt, I didn't want to work in the skate shop anymore because it was too painful to be around all of those things and not be able to participate. I needed a job, so I talked to my friend who worked down the street. He's like, dude, you hang out in the coffee shop all the time. Why don't you just come work here? It'll be totally chill. And I was like, huh, I always drank coffee, never thought about working in coffee. And I did, and immediately I was just bit by the espresso bug. I became incredibly enchanted about this mysterious brown liquid. Where did it come from? I don't know, and that was the beginning of it. Most people have somewhat of a dysfunctional relationship with the work that they do. Work is very transactional. You go to work, you put in your time, you get a paycheck, and that's the end of it. I'd worked at a couple of different coffee shops that were really awesome. My current business partners at Cat and Cloud, we were all working there together, and we all loved working there. But there was this cultural piece that was missing, and really what the three of us all wanted was a little bit more creative freedom and to kind of tap into that idea of what could work be if we put a lot of focus on healthy workplace cultures and really investing into the employees that are along for the ride. Sustainability for us is putting back in more than you take out. And we like to do that culturally with our employees, with our leadership. We think the world would be better off if there were more businesses who operated within that framework. People are capable of amazing things. Like, I've seen people who are way younger than me doing way more than I was at that age, and I fucking love it. It's so cool. I didn't even know that I loved coffee. I landed in coffee by accident. All I know is if there's something that I connect with and if I feel empowered to do a good job within that thing, good things happen. If you're going forth in the world, I think it's really important that you put out your best effort, that you show up and give everything your all, because you never know what might happen. Like, I have my dream job and it's absolutely by accident. In general, skateboarders, you don't want to have these rules. Like, where do you want to skate? At the park? I guess I skate at the park, but I don't really want to skate at the park. Like, I'd rather be on the streets anywhere doing my own thing, and I don't care if I get kicked out. I don't care if I get yelled at. I don't care if somebody tries to fight me. And if you carry that attitude into the projects you do or the businesses you create, it's way fun, and you end up with something that nobody else would have created.
When I first met the family, I was just driving through. Then I came across this painted house. I went in and our relationship started. I really feel good about the fact that people, under all odds, have decided to remain who they are. It is important that you keep your traditions because your children must know where they're coming from. And that has made me have more respect for the people in the rural areas than the people in the city. They have enriched me. It is a privilege to have known the Demanda family, for I would not have had the insight that I have today.
May 9th, 1960. Make way for the pill. The Food and Drug Administration approves the oral contraceptive Enovid as safe for birth control use. The pill is the first of its kind to be available by prescription in the United States, unleashing a social revolution. 1961. A blistering attack on American television by the head of the Federal Communications Commission. FCC Chairman Newton Minow condemns TV programming in a speech to the National Association of Broadcasters.
Keep your eyes glued to that set until the station signs off. I can assure you that what you will observe is a vast wasteland.
1926. Americans Richard Byrd and Floyd Bennett become the first men to fly over the North Pole during a 15-and-a-half-hour flight. 1918.
People know what to expect when I'm going to do an interview. They know that maybe there'll be some questions that they are not going to be particularly happy with.
Mike Wallace, one of the original correspondents on the CBS News magazine 60 Minutes, is born in Brookline, Massachusetts. And 1949. Singer-songwriter Billy Joel, the piano man himself, is born in New York City. Today in history, May 9th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,